Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, everyone. I am Murat Yash, Assistant Professor from the Institute of Islamic Economics and Finance in Marmara University. Today, I will briefly introduce our master program in Islamic Economics and Finance. So as content of this presentation, briefly I will talk about our institute, MUISEF, and then I will introduce our academic staff, and then I will continue with details of our master programs. I will explain our curriculum, application requirements and quotas, assessments of applications, tuitions and fees, and also important dates for the application. So let me briefly introduce about MÜİSEF. MÜİSEF has been established in 2019 with the support of Presidency of Turkey. It is the first and only institute dedicated to Islamic economics and finance in Turkey. So we have prestigious and experienced academic staff, and we have two departments. They are Islamic economics and finance and Islamic insurance. So we have master programs for those departments. And we have international students and global network. So we have a quite number of academic staff which have field experience as well as good academic experience in Islamic economics and Islamic finance areas. We have 5 professors, around 4 associate professors, and also around 6 and 7 assistant professors. And this number is also increasing. So as master program, today I will introduce Islamic economics and finance master programs, that is in English language and with thesis. And we also have other master programs, Islamic economics and finance in Turkish language, and also in Islamic insurance programs in Turkish language as well. But this presentation focuses on only Islamic economics and finance in English language. So let me briefly introduce our curriculum. We have compulsory and elective courses. So it is a 2-year program. In the first year, students take the courses, and in the second year, they write their thesis. In the first year, we have compulsory courses such as the research methodology and ethics, Islamic economics, introduction to Islamic finance, and in the second semester, we have seminar course and Islamic legal talk as compulsory courses. And as you can see, we have quite a number of elective courses that students can choose according to their field of interest. So application requirements and quotes. So we have some minimum score requirements for this program. And of course, these requirements might change depending on whether you are a national student or foreign student. For the foreign language proficiency score, students require to have 60 out of 100, and the name of these exams, English proficiency exams, you can get access in our website. And we also have ALES score. This is equivalent of the GRE or GMAT in Turkey, and this is a requirement for only Turkish students, and they are required to have 60 out of 100. And also we have a total threshold score. It must be 65 after the interviews and also after the written exam. So we have 15 student codes for Turkish students and 15 student codes for foreign students. So as assessment of applications, as I mentioned, the ALES score for Turkish students have 50% importance for the evaluation of total score, while it has not importance for foreign students. So foreign students do not need to sit for this exam, right? And for the students' GPA, it is called here the transcript grade. National students is 20% important, and for international students, it's 40% important. And then for the professional knowledge assessment, this is the written exam. Actually, it will be a multiple choice exam in here. As assessment, it is explaining 20% of the total assessment, total score for national students, and for international students, it will explain 40% of your total score. And for interviews after exams, we will have interviews if you have the minimum score. For the national students, it explains 10% of your total score, and for the international student, it explains 20% of your total score. So the fees are still not announced, it will be announced later. So I'm skipping this part. For national students, there are no fees. Okay. So these are the important dates for the application. So applications already started yesterday and it will continue until 11 August. And after that, we will have a written exam. It will be a multiple choice exam, and also we will have an oral exam interview. After that, just after the exams, we will have the interviews, all right? And then we will announce the total scores, and whoever students got acceptance or not, we will declare the results. And then there will be a final enrollment. So if you look at the dates, it is quite tight. So you should be very careful about these dates. You shouldn't miss. So the enrollment starts 1st September and ends 12th September. And then if there are not enough enrollment for the master program, we will declare the reserved enrollments for the other students. So after that, we accept the letter of application for pre-registration from the reserves, and then final enrollments for the reserves, and at the end we will have the final enrollment of the reserve candidates whose letters of application accepted. So this is all about our program. So I can briefly introduce about our academic staff that will teach in this program. So of course, these are the academic staff of our institute. Some of them are members of the Islamic Insurance Program Department. Some of them are members of the Islamic Economics and Finance Department. So especially in the English language program, Professor Cengiz Kallek will teach in this program. He also has an international experience. He has been teaching in Islamic University of Malaysia before, International Islamic University of Malaysia before. And also Professor Shakir Görmüş, he will teach in this program as well. He had a PhD in Oklahoma State University in the United States. And also recently, Professor Saim Kayadebi started in our institute, and he has a 2 decades experience in International Islamic University of Malaysia as well. He will teach Islamic fiqh, Islamic law and fiqh. And I am also teaching in this program. I am assistant professor here. I'm usually teaching Islamic finance. I also did PhD in Malaysia in MÜISEF, Islamic finance program. And also assistant professor Mahmut Sami Güngör. He had PhD in Istanbul Technical University. He is also teaching in this program. So if you have any questions, we can follow with the questions. If there are no questions, we can end the session here. All right, then. So if you have any questions, you can contact us by email, or you can contact us by calling our institute. We are willing to help you if you have any problem. We are welcoming all the students in our institute. Thank you for listening.